Jai Hind students, welcome to physics class. I hope all of you are healthy at your home. Today we are going to discuss the questions which are based on the cross product. But before doing those questions, let us do relation between dot product and cross product. Since we have also discussed dot product and cross product, what is the relation between them? So, relation between cross product and the dot product. Relation between cross product and dot product. It is very simple relation between the cross product and the dot product. Let us say we are having two vectors A cross B. We know that this is equal to magnitude of A, magnitude of B, sine of angle between them, and a unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. This is vector A and this is the say vector B, and this angle is theta between them. Now if I ask A cross B magnitude square, you can say magnitude of A, it can be written as this also. This is also the magnitude of A multiplied by magnitude of B, sine of theta between them. Since it is the magnitude, so there is no need to show its direction. Now what is A cross B's magnitude square? So let me put the square. So what we get? We get A square B square sine square theta. And what is sine square theta? Sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So it can be written as A square B square minus A square B square cos square theta. But it can be written as A square B square, and what is this? AB cos theta. And if I am saying these are the two vectors, what is A dot B? It is AB cos theta. So what you will say, in place of AB, you will write AB cos theta, you will write A dot B. So I can say A cross B magnitude square, it is equal to A square B square minus A dot B whole square. Right? So what this is the relation between the cross product and the dot product. Now let us do the questions which are based on cross product and the dot product. Now the first question is question number 1. Show that vectors A equals to 2i cap plus j cap minus 2k cap and vector B equals to 6i cap plus 3j cap minus 6 cap are parallel. Now listen, there are two ways. One way is that vector A is equal to 3 times B vector. So what does this indicate? This indicates that A is parallel to B. So clearly vector A is 3 times the vector B. So it means vector A is parallel to vector B. And second method is that find A cross B. And all of you know that vector A cross B, it equals to I cap AY BZ minus AZ BY plus J cap AZ BX minus AX BZ plus K cap AX BY minus AY BX. And what is A dot B? It is AB cos theta. And what is the next relation? One relation is this, second is this, third is A cross B vector square is equal to A square B square. You can say AB square minus magnitude of A dot B square. So these are the three relations that you should know. Now if I ask A cross B, how can I find the A cross B? So before finding A cross B, second method is here AX, it is 2, AY, it is 1, and AZ minus 2, and BX 6, BY 3, and BZ minus 6. Now A cross B. What is A cross B? I cap. What is AY? 1. And what is BZ? Minus 6. Minus AZ minus 2. And what is BY? 3. And what is J cap? J cap is AZ minus 2, BX minus BX is multiplied by 6 minus AX. What is AX? 2. And what is BZ? Minus 6. So if you will solve, again it will be 0 plus K cap AX 2 BY 3 minus AY 1 and BX is 6. So what is the answer? I cap multiplied by 0, J cap 0 and K cap 0. So answer is 0. So and when cross product is 0, I can say vectors are parallel. In that case, vectors are parallel. So this indicates that vector A is parallel to the vector B. Question 2 is on the board. Calculate the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are formed by the vectors A equals to 3i plus 4j and B equals to minus 3i plus 7j. What is the solution? Solution is that we know that area of parallelogram, it is given by magnitude of A cross B, right? And how we can find the magnitude of A cross B? We know that A cross B, what is the formula? Formula is written here. I cap is AY BZ minus AZ BY, J cap, J means Y axis, so start with Z, X minus this ax bz plus k cap means zx start with xy because they are in sequence minus ay px. Now what is I cap? What is ay? Ay here is 4. So let me write here. What is ax here? 3, ay 4, az 0, bx minus 3, by 7 and bz 0 because these terms are not given, az and bz. So I cap is ay bz minus az by. It is automatically 0 because our az and bz are 0. In this case here there are terms of az and bz, take them 0. So I think all of you are becoming happy. Now k cap ax and ay, so we have to calculate ax is 3 and by is 7. 3 by multiplied is 7 minus, what is this? Ay 4 and bx is minus 3, minus minus plus, so you can say k cap 21 plus 12, so this is 33 k cap. And what is the magnitude? Magnitude is a cross b 33 because k cap is a unit vector. So what's my answer is 33 units. So this is the area of parallelogram. Next question 3 is on the board. The sides of a parallelogram represented by vectors a and b. What it says that sides of the parallelogram, they are represented by vector a and the say vector b. So let me complete the parallelogram. This is the say parallelogram. So what I am saying that these sides are represented by a and b. I have to calculate what is angle between a and b. Now what we are given, solution is that we are given that area is ab by 2. But what is the area? It is, all of us know, magnitude of a cross b, because area of parallelogram, it is given by magnitude of a cross b, and we know that a cross b is ab sin theta n cap. And what is the magnitude of a cross b? Remove the vector, it is ab sin theta, right? So, and this is ab sin theta. This is 1, this is 2, from 1 and 2. If I use 1 and 2, what I will get? ab by 2, it equals to ab sin theta. A and b are cancelling, so half equals to sin theta. Therefore theta equals to, when sin theta is half, sin theta is half when theta is 30 degree. So what is the angle between the vectors a and b? It is the 30 degree. Is on the screen. Find a unit vector perpendicular to vector a equals to 2i cap plus j cap plus k cap, and vector b I minus j plus 2k. So first of all of you have to do, find the value of ax, ay, az from vector a, and find the value of bx, by, bz from the vector b. Now what I have to calculate? I have to calculate unit vector perpendicular to both a and b. Now listen, I know that what we know, a cross b is perpendicular to A and A cross B is perpendicular to B also. This I know. That cross product is always perpendicular to this. Why? Because n direction of cross product is n cap and n cap is perpendicular to A and the perpendicular to the B. So I can say A cross B is perpendicular to A. So if I can find a vector which is perpendicular to both A and B, so for that I have to find out the A cross B. To find out the A cross B, just put up the values in this equation. So let me put up the values. I, it equals to AY. What is AY? AY is 1 multiplied by BZ. BZ is 2 minus sign multiplied by AZ and BY is minus 1. Now J cap means Y axis. So remove the term of Y axis. So it ZX. So AZ BY 1 by 1 minus AX BZ 2 by 2 and plus K vector, unit vector. K means Z axis, so remove the term of Z axis, only X and Y will participate. It will be 2 multiplied by minus 1 minus 1 by 1, 1 by 1. What is the final answer? A cross B, it equals to 2 plus 1, 3, 3 I cap minus 3 J cap minus 3 K cap. Now I have to find a unit vector which is perpendicular to both A and B. Now unit vector perpendicular to this, it is equal to A cross B. Okay, let me explain again. Now if this is that A cross B is this, what is its magnitude? Very simple. That square them and add it. Minus 3 square plus minus 3 square, 999, it is 27. What is 27? 3 under root 3. Now if I say A cross B vector, it is divided by magnitude of this, what I will get? Unit vector. So do this. 3I cap minus 3J cap minus 3K cap by 3 root 3. What I get? N cap. If you will solve this, it will be vector I cap under root 3 minus J cap under root 3 minus K cap under root 3. So this is a unit vector which is perpendicular to both A and B. Very simple question. Now, if I modify this question, what I am going to modify? Let us say question number 5. I am modifying in this question number 5. Let me modify in the reading. This is the question number 5. Find the unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. In the question 5, if I say in place of unit vector, find a vector whose magnitude is 4 and perpendicular to both A and B. Can you tell me how can I do this? Which is perpendicular to both A and B. See, unit vector which is perpendicular to both A and B we have found here, but its magnitude is 1. So how can I find a unit vector which whose magnitude is 4 and perpendicular to both A and B? It's very simple. So how I will find? I will have to find 4n cap. What is 4n cap? N cap is a unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. It will give the direction, and 4 it will give its magnitude. So I will multiply by the 4. So I will get 4 upon में root 3 I cap minus 4 j cap upon में root 3 minus 4 k cap upon root 3. So in this way questions can be modified and asked. Question number 6 is on the whiteboard. We have to prove that vector a minus b cross a plus b equals to twice of a cross b. How to solve? First of all, open the brackets. Let's open the bracket. What we will get on opening the brackets? Solution is, first I will do with multiplication with a cross a plus a cross b, it's a term of minus b cross a minus b cross b. Now one more point that I am going to add is that cross product is anti-commutative. A cross b, it equals to minus b cross a. These points you have to remember. So a cross a 0. Why a cross a is 0? Because a is parallel to itself, so it is a 0. Plus a cross b. And what is this? B cross a. Can I write? In place of b cross a minus a cross b, minus a cross b, because b cross a is equal to minus b cross a, so b cross a is equal to minus a cross b, minus 0. So this is a cross b plus a cross b, it is twice of a cross b. Right, so it is twice of a cross b. So very simple question. Question number 7 is on the screen. Prove that a cross b plus c vector plus b cross c plus a plus c cross a plus b is equal to 0. This is c cross a plus b, it equals to 0. So again, when we are given the question of this, remove the bracket first. So let us do this. Left hand side is equal to a cross b plus c plus b cross c plus a plus c cross a plus b. So how can we say a cross b plus a cross c, open the bracket, b cross c plus b cross a. Now c cross a plus c cross b, a plus c cross b. Now very simple. All of you know that a cross b, all of us know that a cross b equals to minus b cross a, and b cross c is equal to minus c cross b, and c cross a, it equals to minus a cross c, because cross product is anti-commutative. So which terms will cancel? A cross b and b cross a, they are cancelling. Why they are cancelling? Because of this. One is the negative of other. Now c b cross c, this is the b cross c and this is c cross b, so they are also cancelling each other. Now c cross a is minus a cross c, they are cancelling each other. So what is the answer? Answer is 0. So answer is 0. Very simple question. Next question is on screen. If magnitude of A is 2, magnitude of B is 5, A cross B is 8, find A dot B. What we are given? We are given the magnitude of vectors A and B, and we are just given A cross B is 8, and we have to find A dot B. There are two methods of solving. So let's solve this. First I will solve by easier method. Now, what is the relation between dot product and cross product that we have just discussed today? This is the relation, that is A cross B magnitude square is equal to AB square minus A dot B square. And what is A cross B square? A cross B magnitude, it is 8 square. And what is AB? 2 multiplied by 5 square. And A dot B I have to calculate. This is 64, this is 100 minus A dot B square. Now, if I take this A dot B on left hand side, what it will become? It will become positive. And 64, it will become negative. Right? So, A dot B is 36. So, A dot B is 6. So, A dot B, it is 6 by this method. Or, what you can do? You are given A cross B is 8 and A and B you are also given. Now what is the formula of this? A cross B magnitude, it is AB sin theta. This is 8, A is 2, B is 5 sin theta. So what is the sin theta? Sin theta is 8 by 10. And what is 8 by 10? It is 0.8. What is cos theta? Cos theta, it is I think 1 minus sine square theta under the root. What is 1? What is 0.8 square? This is 1 minus 0.64. If you will solve this 0.36 under root. So this is 0.6. What is A dot B? This is AB cos theta. Just put out the value of the A. 2, 5, cos is 0.6. So answer is 6. So you can solve this question by any of the method. Answer will be same. Question number 9 is on the board. If diagonal of a parallelogram are given by A equals to 3i cap plus j cap plus 2k cap and B equals to I cap minus 3j cap plus 4k cap, find the area of the parallelogram. Listen, how I have to solve this? Very simple. Let us say this is the parallelogram. Let me complete this parallelogram by drawing a line parallel and by drawing a line parallel to this. What I am given that this vector is A and this vector is another diagonal is representing vector B. Find out the area of parallelogram. I know that area of parallelogram is equal to magnitude of cross product of vectors which are representing adjacent side of the parallelogram. So let me name, let us say this is vector A and this is vector B. If I say, then what is the area of parallelogram? Formula of the area of parallelogram is magnitude of A cross B. But here I am not having A and B. I am having just vector A and vector B. How can I find out this? It is very simple to find vector A and B. Look, if I consider this, let us say in this triangle, this is also vector A because opposite side of the parallelogram. So using parallelogram law of vector, I can say vector A is resultant of vector A and B. So I can say this is the resultant of vector A and B using triangle of vector. Now let's use the triangle. Let me give the name of this triangle P Q S T. What triangle I have used? In triangle PQS. And if I use the triangle PQT, look at the triangle PQT. Now, in triangle PQT, vector B, capital B and vector small b. Let me write PQT, vector PQ and plus vector QT, they are in same order. It will be equal to PT because PT is in opposite order. Same order means on arrowhead tail is falling, and opposite order means tail, arrowhead, tail. So what is PQ? Vector capital B. And what is QT? Vector small b. And what is this PT? Vector A. So I can say that vector B, it equals to vector A minus vector B. This is 1, this is 2. I think you can find out the from 1 and 2. I can find A and B. Simply what will be A? If you add them, vector, this A will be equal to vector small a plus small b by 2, and vector B, if you take the difference, vector A minus b by 2. Now you can put up the value of vector A and value of vector B, value of vector A and value of vector B, and hence you can find out the area of the parallelogram. Now area of parallelogram, what is the area? Area, it is given by A cross B magnitude. I think now you can find out the magnitude of A cross B. So that's simple. So sometimes statements are modified, questions become difficult, but they are not difficult as they appear. You can just simply use your techniques and you can simplify those questions. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.